Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprise and the ATM Mastermind Group page, and we're here to talk about how to identify a bad location. So for points 5 and 6, please go to or join the ATM Mastermind Group page. It's free to join, a lot of good content. There's a lot of people in there just like yourself who is new to the ATM business and are looking for new tips and tricks on how to generate more revenue in the ATM business. All right, so what happened is we had a friend who was talking about this location, little breakfast place, and they noticed that there was an ATM. It was a cash-only business, and the ATM was there, and the ATM was broke down most of the time. And so I said, oh, wow, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna talk to the owner. And when I got up there, we went there, did what I usually do, went there. I didn't see an ATM when I walked into the place. Very small little breakfast place, and I ordered some food, and I quickly made friends with the waitress. She came over, and what we did is I said, hey, I noticed you're cash only. Do you have an ATM? She said, we used to have one. It was broke down all the time. The owner told the guy to take it out. So I said, oh, great, score. This is going to be great. Cash only business, no competition, very easy to do. So ordered our food, talked to the waitress. The waitress said, sure, she would introduce us to the owner. The owner came over and we made our introductions. We told them that we're in the ATM business, that we're a local company. We have many ATMs in the area. And he said, great, you know what? He said, give me your name of the company. I'm kind of busy now, but I'd like to check out some references. So what we did is we provided them with two or three locations right there in the immediate area with contact numbers and phone numbers of where they are, how long we've been there, just to give him some sense of credibility for our company and make sure that he was dealing with a reputable company. So we followed it up, came back in a week, had breakfast again, talked to the waitress again, talked to the owner, and said, did you research? Did you? He said, yes, I went to those locations. I talked to the other owners. They said they're very happy with your service. And you know what? I'd like to take it to the next step. What is your deal? And so we explained our deal. So number one, we said our deal is going to be a $3 surcharge. And he said, whoa, 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 whoa. $3, I had an ATM in here. $2.50 is where we want to go. And I said, okay. So then he said, point number two, he said, well, what kind of split are you gonna do? What's my commission? And I said, well, we generally will probably pay somewhere between 25 cents, 50 cents. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He said, second thing is I was getting half of the money. So he wanted $1.25. And I said, okay. And then the third thing, he said, is there any kind of paperwork that I got to sign? I said, yes, in fact, there is. We need a tax ID number. We need an email because we're going to give you reports. And we have an agreement. He said, well, how long is that agreement? I said, our typical deal is 5 years. He said, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, that's a long time. I only been in business 3 years. And he gave me all the bells and whistles. So I said, okay. I said, what we'll do is we'll just knock it down to 3 and we'll go from there. And so with that, he says, you know what, let me think about it and then come back. He came back and we said, you know, where are you at with this situation? Do you want us to proceed? And he said, in fact, I do. I like you. You're a nice guy. You did my background check. I want to proceed. But I can't do it today. But if you can come back, no problem. Always set up a time when it was convenient for the owner to sit down. He said, what do I need? Again, I said, you need a federal tax ID number, you need an email, and you need a bank account. Okay, great. And with that, we sat down. So I want to review here. So number one, we let the customer set the price, which he said $2.50. We understand the reason is because he's making his money not on the ATM, but the people taking out the money for his business. And I got that. And I thought, you know what? This is a cash-only business. There's going to be a lot of transactions. There wasn't an ATM within a couple miles. That meant they had to leave there and get cash. So I knew it was going to be a good location. second thing he did is he decided to set the split, which I don't do. Our model is basically 70-30. That's a number that works for us. It works for the customer. Again, he's not making his money off of the commissions. He's making money off of selling his product. So our standard deal is usually, unless it's a rockin' location, is 30%. That gives the customer some commission for us putting in the ATM. And again, they're getting all the money to spend in their location. So usually about 30%. But we went again, cash only. Okay, I backed down a little and said, I'll give you, and I never say 50%, I say I'll give you, in this case, $1.25 a transaction. Okay, and the third thing that we did that we normally don't do is he negotiated the contract, the length of the contract. So our standard deal is 5 years. We pay commission based on this. What he did is he nudged us back and says, I only want to do 3. So we said, okay. So we were ready, prepared to do this deal. Then what happened is the customer went, and after everything was laid out, I went back on all the things that I normally do because of the cash only. He said, wait a minute, we sat down and we went to fill out the paperwork. And he says, you know, I have a problem with signing the contract. I don't like signing this, which I never use the term contract, always use location agreement. I feel uncomfortable with this. I even gave him an out, and I said, look, we'll give you 6 months for whatever reason. You want to get rid of us, we understand, we're building a relationship, to nullify that argument. He said he's still not comfortable with this situation. At that point, I knew, number 4, he was renegotiating the deal that, in my opinion, we've already went beyond what we were comfortable doing to make money. But again, it was cash only, so I was looking at the big cash only picture, okay? So 4, he renegotiated the contract. And when he did this, this gave us opportunity to now go back and renegotiate on our behalf for him. So that deal didn't work. 1, 2, and 3 didn't work for our company. Once he brought up the no contract, that was a tool to say, okay, we understand what you're trying to do here. This is not going to work. On what we're going to do now is we're going to renegotiate. So if you are interested in seeing point 5 and 6 of this video, please join the ATM Mastermind group page. It's free to join, and there's a lot of valuable information. Always remember to like and subscribe to our video below, and thank you very much.